Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Stop the bad gremlins from causing too much trouble in Gremlins 2, the new batch. After being cooped up in the Clamp Genetics lab for far too long, Gizmo is discovered by Billy. Happily reunited, Gizmo is hidden in Billy's desk while he's called away, but the curious little Mogwai doesn't stay put for long. Now Gizmo has to platform his way through 5 stages with your help. We get a top-down view like we've seen in Blaster Master and Fester's Quest before. Gizmo has the ability to jump with the A button, which is new. On each stage, Gizmo has a different weapon that he attacks with the B button. He begins with tomatoes, then upgrades to matches, paper clips, bow and arrow, and fiery bow and arrow. When killing enemies, they will drop crystal balls that you need to collect to purchase useful upgrades from Mr. Wing's shop. Hey, I thought he was dead. Gizmo has his health measured by hearts at the top of the screen. Each hit takes half a heart, and enemies do not drop health pickups. The only way you can replenish health is by purchasing a life recovery item or heart from Mr. Wing. You can also purchase a power pack, which increases the ability of your weapon. You can also buy a balloon that saves you if you fall down a pit, or an extra life. You aren't granted any extra lives to begin with, so if you die, you have to continue from the beginning of the stage. Any power-ups you've gained until that point are lost. The main challenge comes from platforming. There are plenty of obstacles that Gizmo must jump over or avoid. Spikes, moving platforms, electric squares, Morning Star skippets, and so much more. Jumping pits from moving platforms gets real old real quick. Enemy gremlins exist too, but are usually pretty simple, if you get a good angle on them. Are those killer tomatoes? Good luck shooting diagonally while standing still. Enemies will rarely drop an item other than a crystal ball. The pogo stick gives you limited time invincibility. The flashbulb destroys all enemies on screen. The stopwatch freezes all enemies for a moment. At the end of the stage is a boss. These bosses aren't very sophisticated and require you to dodge them while pumping them full of your current weapon. The final gremlin has massive spider legs and will probably make you wet your pants if you're scared of spiders. When it comes to grading Gremlins 2, the new batch on NES, graphics get a 2.5. The cutscenes look really good, and the levels are fine, but there is some telltale flickering. Sound gets a 3.0. The music is all pretty good, certainly sophisticated as I expect from Sunsoft. Gameplay gets 3.0. Gizmo controls decently, but I had a ton of trouble facing diagonal if not moving. Difficulty gets a 3.0. Unlimited continues, a password after each stage, and only a few levels. You'll be able to get through it easily. Fun factor gets a 3.0. Easy to beat in less than an hour means it didn't outstay its welcome. I liked it enough for sure. Overall, Gremlins 2 the new batch earns a 2.9 and gets a B. This is a good game that should bring plenty of enjoyment for players young and old. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Gremlins 2 the new batch in the comments. And please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube, because we want you here for each and every video we release. Because it is your destiny.